could not get over the color of these. So I haven't had purple sweet potato before, and I think they're just beautiful. I think they're beautiful. So cute. I am going to trim these up just a little bit, the dry end, and then weigh them so we know exactly how much I am using so that we can count it, count the points. Deep purple. The only thing I'm trimming up is the little bits and bobs on the end where they came out of the ground, so just tiny, tiny amounts. I broke one in half scrubbing it. Just look at that beautiful, rich color. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, sorry. Like a little kid. Just to make life and math easier, I'm going to go with exactly 5 ounces. I'm going to chop these up and steam them. We need them very, very tender. So I'm going to chop them small. They're small anyway. Just to do myself a little bit of a favor. We are mashing these into a dough. I didn't peel them. Oh, look how beautiful. These are organic, so it's always a bonus. I'm so excited. These are going to make muffins or a bread. I'm not sure which. Look how beautiful. We don't often eat purple food, you know, other than grapes. So more color you can get in your diet, the better. Usually I turn the flat side down when you're cutting just for safety. These are so pretty. I just want to look at them. 5 ounces of purple organic sweet potato. I'm going to toss these into glass measuring cup. I'm going to steam them in the microwave. You can steam them however you want to. Quarter of a cup of rolled oats, oatmeal, steel cut oats, whatever you want to use, it should be okay. We're going to mash these, mix in the quarter of a cup of oats, taste it, see how it is. It should be a little bit dry. I am going to also incorporate an egg into it as we go and see what we come up with. Beautiful, just amazing. These are dry, 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 obviously, because of all the amount of starch that's in them. Purple sweet potato, skin on. Quarter a cup of oats that have been put in the food processor. I'm going to put in 1 tablespoon of sugar. I'm going to have this as either a tart with the apples or muffins. So I'm going to incorporate some other things, apples, cherries, carrots, banana. So I'm going to do that too to each different muffin just to try them out. So I do want to add just a little bit of sweetness. I'm going to give this a taste before I mix in the egg. A tiny bit of sugar. Let's see. I'm not sure. I'm sure it'll hold together better with the egg. It's good. But I like sweet potato. So for some of them, I'm going to do a chocolate cherry combination. I'm going to use apple from Misfit Market. I'm going to go with some shredded carrots and banana and maybe cherry. So I'm going to do a few little combinations and see exactly what we can come up with. Small amount of banana. We're talking about 1 muffin though, so, you know, small amount. There's a tiny bit of lemon juice in here. This is the bottom of the reamer. I'm just going to make quick work of this little guy. Give him a little chop. Let him sit in the lemon juice. Just a minute. I think chocolate cherry sounds good. I have a cherry pitter, but it's not enough to even fool with. So now between the purple potato and the cherry juice, it looks like something has been murdered in here. I chop the cherries on my board, on my plastic board. Because it's just one muffin, I actually have too many cherries here. I got a little ambitious. That's okay. I love fresh cherries. So the basic dough, that should have cooled off enough now. So we've got the sweet potato, tiny bit of sugar, 1 tablespoon, and 1/4 cup of oats. I'm gonna come in with 1 egg. So this will be the base. Oh, that's lovely. Base for all of the muffin varieties we're gonna try. That one. If it seems too thick, which it kind of does right now, I'm going to add a little bit of, oh, it's so pretty. I'm gonna add a little bit of that purple, the water from the cooking back to them. It's gonna help get everything mixed together. It's just going to help everything bind together when it's time. I'm going to mix these individually in the muffin cups so that I can make each one to make life easy like I normally try to do. I'll use my little disher. So we have our little muffin cups. I'm going to start with 1 scoop in each. I use the throwaway or the disposable muffin pans when I can. We do use them over and over. So we'll use our egg cups in the disposable pan. I will use them 6 months or more at least. We wash them, but if it gets too yucky or gunky, I can toss it. These are 25 cents for the pan, and it doesn't hurt my feelings at all to let it go. We do reuse them, we can recycle them. To help me remember each one, I'm going to put a few chocolate chips on top of the chocolate cherry. That will help me remember which ones have chocolate and cherry in. In the middle of the cup, before I put in the next bit of dough, I'm putting in the chopped cherry. I don't know, it might be a tablespoon. Fresh cherry. And then a teaspoon of chocolate chips. Mix that in a little bit. I'm going to top that off with a little more of the dough. Normally you fill these to 3/4 of the way full. This doesn't have any yeast in it, so I'm not sure how these will do. A little stir. Kind of get that mixed in at the top. Here, chocolate on top, just to help us remember and to make it a little more enticing. Alright, so let's see. Okay, we're gonna have to switch gears. So instead of doing 2 banana and 2 apple, we're going to have to switch and do 1 of each, just because of the amount of dough that we have. That's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. So we're going to do 1 banana. It's all about experimenting. So this one will have banana. And I'll take the dough out of this one. I'll fill this one up. The sweet potatoes were small and we split it with another household. So we're just playing around to see what we can do with our baskets. So now we'll know this one is a banana. So you've got sweet potato, banana, oats, a little bit of sugar. I do believe these are Honeycrisp apples. We don't need a lot. Beautiful. Oh, delicious smell. Organic apples. These have been washed. So I'm going to give them a good slice. We're gonna get these really small dice. We have pecans. We grow pecans. We have 13 pecan trees at our home. So I may end up sticking some pecans in these too. So it'll be like an apple pecan. That might be good too. Let's see what we can get. Oh yeah, that looks great. This is a good way to get a few more vegetable bits and bobs in. You will never know that there's carrot in here. Yes, it's minimal, but you know what? When you're trying to get even a few more nutrients, tricky mamas, when you're trying to get a few more nutrients in, every little bit counts. So the carrots will cook away. I'm imagining they will take on that purple color. You won't even be able to tell that they were in there. Such tiny pieces in with the sweet apple. So mix that in a little bit. And I'm going to top it with more of our purple sweet potato dough. If you want to recreate this recipe, you will have to play around with the amounts and the mixture. Because I had such a small amount of sweet potato, I'm pretty much playing it by ear. Scraping to get every last bit of that mixture out, so we can have 5. We would have never made it to 6. Now I know they look a lot like the same, but you can tell. We have chocolate chips. These two have the apples in them, and you can see that this one has the banana. I'm going to bake these at 350 until they're done. I won't exactly know. They do have egg in them, so be sure that they are completely done. And let's see how this goes. This one is the chocolate and cherry muffin. Popped it out of the muffin tin and then out of the silicone mold. Came out really easy. Still has that beautiful purple color. I wasn't sure if it would retain that color or not. Nice and moist. I guess that's from the cherries and the sweet potato. It's cut in half. It's dense, so it is going to be like a breakfast muffin. Nice and cooked. So it's still got that pretty purple color. So I hope you enjoyed that. Try something different. Give Misfit Markets a try and see what you get sent. Thanks for watching.